So all video game streamers lose on purpose? How's it going, everybody? It's Chad. Just something came to mind. Years ago, I was really big into video games. I played everything. Like, I had all the systems. I had all the way from the Atari 2600 all the way to PlayStation 3 and the Xbox One, and I all the Nintendos. I collected everything, and I had a lot of friends around, played video games and whatnot. Well, at a certain point, I started to have seizures due to a medicine I was taking, and I got that rectified eventually because, it kept me from playing video games because the flashing lights and everything, it would send me right into a seizure, and I didn't want that because they're not fun. Anyway, once I got it fixed, I decided, not too long ago, that I wanted to get back into games. So I went out and I got myself an Xbox Series X, which, I got the Xbox over the PlayStation. I only had money at the time to buy one. And, I was mainly at the time wanting to play Halo, the new Halo game, because I had played them all and I was really into them. Anyway, to make a long story short, I ended up with that. I ended up also getting a PlayStation 5 a little while later once I had the money. And I've gotten almost all the games that I enjoy. So I've gotten really big into it, only skipping the PlayStation 4 and the last Xbox, whatever it was. Well, if it was the one I had it. But anyway, so I started watching, I got really big into Elden Ring and because it's a huge game and it's somewhat difficult, at least for me. I'm not the greatest gamer, of course. So it took me a long time to beat it the first time, but since then I've beaten it 5 times. And I still really enjoy playing it. But I ended up watching a lot of game clips online and watching a lot of live streams. And I have come to a conclusion that maybe I was just slow on figuring out. Maybe people who've watched them for a long time know this already. But they lose on purpose. And you can just tell they'll do things like they'll be playing one character and they'll do things that no one would ever do. Sometimes they just stand there and they'll be fighting a boss and a boss will kill them and they'll be like, oh, I hit the wrong button, or oh, I did this wrong. And it's totally cool. I understand. And I'll tell you why they do it. Because the more that you are bad, you get more views. And it's for a multitude of reasons. One, because people like to see people who suck at games. I don't know why, but they do. Just to laugh at them, I guess. And then the other group of people who watch gamers for that particular reason is they want to help. They want to say, hey, this game is my stuff. I've beat it a bunch of times. This is what you should be doing to get better. And they get so much interaction from that. And like I said, maybe this is something that everybody who's been watching, Twitch streamers and stuff like that for years already knew. But I had no idea until recently. I started watching them play, and it's just like, it's obvious. It's like, okay, they've got like 100 people watching, and they're running through, they're doing great. And all of a sudden, they'll get to a boss, and they're terrible. Just suddenly, they're not good at the game, and their views will double. So it's actually pretty brilliant, and I don't know. It's one of those things. No matter how old you get, you learn something new every day.